getting attacked by thorns in a forest, being barefoot. Just another day. Oh yeah, that hurts. Okay, just need to find a rock to sit on. I think this one will do. It's got some moss. Don't they say moss always points north? Or maybe that's a myth. I don't know. Like, isn't it true that moss always points north in the northern hemisphere? And then in the southern hemisphere, it always points south? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. If anybody can guess what state I'm in the US, I'll give you props if that means anything to you. The first one to guess it. So speaking in general has always been extremely challenging for me. Public speaking was the absolute worst. Gave me the worst anxiety growing up in school. Like, I would have panic attacks over that shit. And here we are. I'm speaking to nearly 100,000 people right now, which is insane. I've always been terrible at, you know, remembering stuff as well. It takes me forever. So I have a little script right here that I wrote up on my phone. So I'll be looking at that occasionally, maybe the whole time. So just letting you guys know that. But I have some important things to say today for y'all, and just for me to say on this digital journal of mine. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can be on the younger side or older side. Just know that it's never too late to change your life. It's never hopeless. You are always one decision away from a new life. There might always be a need to scroll to the next video or minimize this video or whatever, because you know that constant dopamine rush that videos give people nowadays. They can't sit through a whole video. But please do yourself a favor, close your eyes and listen to this video. This is important. Imagine you're on your deathbed and a 3-hour movie of your life's best moments are being viewed in your head. Will you be proud and happy to view what you did and your life? Or will you be sad and disappointed with how you spent your life? It might sound cringe to some of you, but for those of you who don't think it's cringe, I need you to start living your life like a movie. You and I both know that when you're 80 years old on your deathbed, you don't want to look back on your life and realize you wasted the whole thing, even though you had a 1 in 400 trillion chance of actually experiencing it in the first place. I'm getting emotional even thinking about that. I've been coast to coast multiple times by freight train. I've been lucky enough to visit a lot of countries when I was younger and in my early adulthood. I've explored in dozens of cities. I have explored countless caves and mines and abandoned places and climbed dozens of mountains, usually quite tall ones, over 14,000 feet tall. I definitely want to get into more hiking and climbing super tall peaks in the future. And yeah, I do plan on doing tons of more shit in the future. I want to be bound by nothing and have no fears, whether that fear is heights, claustrophobia, women, planes, spiders, open water, speaking publicly in front of an audience. I want to tackle all of life's fears and make them my bitch. I've met tons of people in different countries. Social media can be a blessing and a curse. Use it wisely. I found an online family through my interests in videography, which is quite amazing to me, and I'm very grateful for that. Back when I started YouTube, 3-4 years ago, I thought there was just too much competition. I thought I wasn't excuse me, I thought I wasn't talented enough to make it as a filmmaker. I think that was partially true. I think people want realness and rawness, and a dude who isn't scared to be thrown in the fire and try new things. And I believe I'm doing just that. My videography skills are okay, and I use pretty shit equipment, a phone, a GoPro, and occasionally a cheap drone. You don't need crazy equipment to make it. You just need some balls and some connections. If you don't like what you are doing in life, try it all. Try everything you can, and eventually you'll find something you like to do and will be able to excel at. For me, that thing is exploring and getting outside. The long, cold nights make me enjoy the chill, warm nights that much more. You need to have a balance. You can't send stuff all the time or you'll get burnt out. You need to be able to have some time to reset and chill. So, me telling you all this, it isn't to brag, it's to inspire you to get out there and do what you love. Don't waste a second. Life is too precious, and you are so lucky to just be alive, period. 400 trillion to 1. What are you doing? Go do something. This is a digital journey for me, like I said before, and me making these videos helps me as well. And if it can help at least one other person, then I think that this video is a video well made. Period. Period. What are you doing still watching this video? Go and do some shit. This day is so short as it is. Life is so short as it is. Go do something. Go. Fuck. And yes, I am eating an orange. Oranges definitely cannot grow in this environment. Try to eat local, try to eat things that are grown in your area. You will feel a lot better, trust me. Oranges do slap though. But do try to eat local. Eat stuff that's grown in your area. You will feel much better. I don't know the science behind it, but I think it has to do with allergies and just like eating fresh stuff that comes from around your area that isn't imported. It makes a ton of difference in how you feel in your health. Shit's nuts, man.